The series for preparing intent is the first of 6 described in Carlos Castaneda's book, Magical Passes. What you are about to watch is a model for practicing this series and shows the recommended number of passes and sequences to follow. The series is comprised of 4 sequential groups of individual passes which together mash, stir, gather, and redeploy energy.
These magical passes redeploy energy to 4 of the 6 major centers of vitality in the body. Now, can you show us? The first one is a center of immediate action located in the area of the liver and gallbladder. The center of feeling, located around the pancreas and spleen. The center for sustained action, located near the kidneys and adrenals. And the center for decisions, located at the V at the base of the neck.
Shamans believe any effort toward enhanced awareness requires energizing these centers. It demands speed, elegance, persistence, and decision.
Let's begin.
This group is called Mashing Energy for Intent. We mash with the feet and legs energy that has been dispersed to the bottom of our energetic sphere. This makes energy ready for redeployment and our bodies ready for action. The first magical pass is grinding energy with the feet. It begins by moving the heels right and left. We shift our weight to the heels and we move the toes left and right. The arms move back and forth, engaging the total body. This magical pass brings flexibility to the arms and legs. The second magical pass is grinding energy with 3 slides of the feet. This time, we perform the grinding motion of the previous magical pass in sets of 3. Making this motion discontinuous increases its effect. Grinding energy by a sideways slide of the feet is the next magical pass. The feet move left on the heels, the toes, and then the heels. Then they move right in the same fashion. The next magical pass is mixing energy by striking the floor with the heels. The heels lift and strike one after the other. Again, the arms move back and forth. Next is mixing energy by striking the ground with the heels 3 times. The heels lift and strike in sets of 3. These first 5 magical passes provide a quick surge of energy, stimulating the circulation in the legs and the total body. Now we begin gathering energy with the soles of the feet and moving it up the inner legs. The gathering is done with a scooping motion of the foot. This activates the memory of movements and facilitates learning new ones. In the following magical pass, stirring energy with the knees, we lift each knee across the body as far as possible while moving the trunk in the opposite direction. This magical pass forms a unit with the next one, called pushing the energy stir with the knees into the trunk. The left knee moves to the pancreas area and the right knee to the liver area. Pointing the toes downward stimulates minute energy centers around the ankles. Kicking energy in front and in back of the body is the next magical pass. We lift the legs in alternating fashion, separated by a light hopping motion. The trunk leans forward when the legs kick back, absorbing the energy stirred with the legs. Next is lifting energy from the soles of the feet, bringing the energy to the pancreas on the left and the liver on the right. The abdomen contracts as we lift the arms. This magical pass and the preceding one promote flexibility and aid healthy digestion. The last 5 magical passes of this group are called steps in nature. They lead practitioners past previous limitations of perception and action. The first is pushing down a wall of energy. It is a push from the hip rather than a kick from the knee. Next is stepping over a barrier of energy. The leg goes all the way across the body before returning to the original position. From there, we begin kicking a lateral gait with a diagonal push kick to the side with the soles of the feet. Now we move on to cracking a nugget of energy. The toes point downward and the foot strikes towards the ground without touching it, stopped by a contraction of the abdomen and the leg. The last step in nature is scraping off the mud of energy. The entire leg moves with an impulse that comes from the hips. Now we are ready to move on to the second group.